Kok mukanya mencurang sih, Mbak?
Itu dia di Bloomberg-nya atau dari live dari kantor?
Enggak, di kantor Bloomberg-nya.
Oh, ini Singapura.
Because there are so many pressure, especially from global to Indonesia and Rupiah. And then we also have the domestic problem, which is the widening current account deficit. So in the first half, we can see because of the FFR hike expectation and also trade war, there are three currencies that have a major hit, like rupiah, and peso. And this country have the same similarity, which is they have current account deficit and budget deficit. And we see in the next second half 18, Indonesia will still have pressure from the global because of widening current account deficit. And just in Friday, Bank Indonesia announced that Indonesia current account deficit break the safe limit of 3% of GDP.
Yeah, that was certainly a big shock for market watchers. But also, as Sophie was just alluding to, you've seen this huge rise in the Indonesian benchmark bond yield nearing 8% as we see the rupiah hold at its weakest level in around 3 years. So a lot for the central bank to really focus
Tinggi
on.
banget sih ini ya Singapura.
Saying he wants rupiah stability, low inflation. How do you really achieve all that?
Yeah, I think that as Bank Indonesia already mentioned that it will have the hawkish stance after the May Board of Governors meeting. We see that Bank Indonesia will ready to sacrifice economic growth to maintain the stability, and it also repeated by the Finance Minister Ibu Sri Mulyani. And we see that going forward, Bank Indonesia will always try to be ahead of the curve to increase the rate to prevent the further depreciation of rupiah.
Emmanuel, David here in Hong Kong. Since you mentioned growth, I mean the growth numbers were out last week. It's been stuck at about 5% for I don't know longer than even some of my best relationships. I'm just wondering what authorities can do, both Bank Indonesia and the government, to hopefully get growth out of this range that we're stuck in for several years now.
Yeah, from the commodity boom experience, that we see that Indonesia, one of the major driver of Indonesia economic growth is the export. And currently, because the commodities price is already stabilized, Indonesia is like losing some source of growth, and it affect the investment growth and consumption growth domestically. And I see that Indonesia needs to improve the growth of export, especially from the manufacturer. And that's why I see the current administration is pushing the infrastructure development further to maintain the competitiveness of Indonesia in the export market.
Emmanuel, when do you then see the limits of tightening kicking in? In other words, when do factors domestically outweigh the need for Bank Indonesia to keep hiking and defending the currency?
I see that the next year can be the end of the rate hike trend, and also we need to see that how much the improvement of the federal funds rate in US also, and if the federal funds rate still maintaining their view of 3 hike next year and 4 hike this year, then Bank Indonesia still follow them. But I see that the FFR may have a pause in increase in next year, so that the Indonesia may also start pause their FFR, their policy rate increase next year.
Emmanuel, I'm curious to get your actual call on where we could see the rupiah go, though. We're at 14,643 at the moment. There has been, a few in the market that are a little bit more bullish on this currency, but you, I think, expect it to weaken further.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Could you just give us what your call is for the rupiah?
I see that the rupiah in second half will be still very difficult to penetrate below 14,000 level as all people, most of the market wants. But I see the rupiah will stay at 14,300 in average. Yeah.
Just curious about whereabouts
it's very hard to penetrate below 14,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see that in second half, average will be around 14,300. And then if the lira crisis worsen from the currency crisis into the debt crisis, the rupiah can depreciate further to 14,750.
So, Emmanuel, since you brought it up, do you think we're in a currency crisis in Indonesia? Very quickly.
I think that Indonesia is still very far from currency crisis because we still have a strong foreign forex reserve in current situation. It is very different with 2013 and 2015 condition when our forex reserve is below $100 million.
All right, Emmanuel, thank you for coming on the program. Imanuel Reinaldo there, economist from Ciptadana Securities Asia. Now, you can also turn, of course, to your Bloomberg for more on this TLI video. It's sort of